Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone for teaching us his truth, and salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. I'm gonna start this with Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter and the 1st verse, because this is a lesson commemorating one of the beloved brothers, Isaiah, that passed away, which he actually focused on the fact that we can't be bullshitting in this truth and what we have received as a gift and salvation. Okay? This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel." So when it says, eat this roll, that's what we've been doing when we read the scriptures, because the roll is talking about the scriptures. All right? From the Old Testament all the way to the New Testament. Okay? So our job is to eat that roll, which is to read and meditate the roll and go teach our people who they are. And actually to go bid the election to the marriage, as the scriptures say. Okay? So if you're doing anything else but that, man, you're bullshitting. Okay? You can't be tempted with anything in this world, man, because all the stuff in this world is vanity, as King Solomon said in Ecclesiastes. He gave you a list of things that are actually vanity. Okay? And so our job is to push his word, do our lessons, meditate the scriptures day and night. All right, so we can labor to enter into the rest. And that rest is the kingdom of heaven, which is paradise. Okay? Because being here in the Babylon, we're not at rest. The scriptures say this is not our rest. All right, so therefore we have to labor to enter into our rest, into the kingdom of heaven, into Yahweh Shai's kingdom. All right, we have to labor to enter into that. Okay? So I'm going to get one more scripture. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief." Okay, so while you're laboring, you're going to be watering yourself. Okay? You're going to be placing the Lord's wisdom inside yourself. All right? You're going to be ingraining it in your mind. All right? So that's why it's pivotal to be doing this work. Because if you're not doing this work, you can fall away. All right? And fall into unbelief, as the scripture says. All right? So anything else outside of this truth and pushing it is all vanity and temptation. All right? And that's why Yahweh Shai was set up to come down here to teach us the differences between what's right and what's wrong, to teach us the difference between righteousness and vanity. Okay? So when you learn these scriptures, you're supposed to ingrain that in yourself and go teach other men. All right? Freely have you learned, freely give, man. You're not supposed to be bullshitting and procrastinating on pushing this word out. Okay? Because we're at the end and prophecies are rolling. All right? And you don't want to be caught with your pants down, man. All right? So I'm going to get one more scripture. Because a lot of Israelites, man, they think they know what they're talking about. A lot of pastors and churchgoers believe they know what they're talking about, but they really don't, because they don't meditate these scriptures day and night. Okay, so when the Lord comes down here, or when the wrath starts, all right, don't be surprised when you fall into that wrath and you fall into that destruction, okay? All right? So I'm going to get one more. This is Matthew's chapter 19. Verse 28, it says, "And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." All right, and that's what we're working for. We're working to be one of those men that's going to sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? And with anything, that prize and that constellation can't come without your labor or without your work and effort. Okay? So whenever you're free, you sit down and do a lesson. Whenever you're free, you sit down and read. Whenever you're free, you hang around brothers. And you stay in the spirit of Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. Or else you're going to fall into unbelief and you're going to fall into temptation and vanity. Okay? All right? Because anything in this world anyway is nothing. We have nothing in this world if you're an Israelite. Okay? You're at the bottom of the barrel. Okay? Last fired, first hired, or first Lakia, last hired, first fired. Okay? We have no transgenerational wealth. We have nothing in this kingdom. Therefore, our spirit should be on laboring to enter into our kingdom, which is our rest. Okay? So I'm going to get one more scripture. This is Ecclesiastes, because we're supposed to be knowledgeable and we're supposed to meditate wisdom. All right? This is Ecclesiastes 2, verse 21. It says, "For there is a man whose labor is in wisdom and in knowledge and in equity, yet to a man that hath not labored, therein shall he leave it for his portion. This also is vanity and a great evil." Okay? So our labor is supposed to be in wisdom, knowledge, and equity, not in vanity, not in temptation, not in a lust of the things of this world, man. Okay? Because if your labor is in anything but these scriptures and this truth, okay, your portion, that's going to be your portion. But when Yahushua returns, man, that's going to be your portion. The portion that states that you didn't labor in anything but things of this world. Okay? All right, because the Most High is not a friend of this world. The Most High he has no like for this world, man. And he's getting ready to destroy it. All right, so what you should be doing is meditating, so your spirit is counted wise, so you can remove yourself from the destruction and the calamities. Okay. All right. So let me get one more scripture. 2 Timothy 4, verse 2. All right, so this is our whole goal. This is what we've been hired for, man. As it said in Ezekiel. Okay? 2 Timothy 4, verse 2, it says, "Preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine." Okay? And that's a pivotal word, long suffering. Okay? And if you meditate these scriptures and you meditate this word day and night, the long suffering, these scriptures it's gonna make it easier for you. Okay? It's gonna make it a little bit. It's gonna ease the pain a little bit. And that's why Yahushua came down as the comforter, to comfort us with his knowledge and his wisdom. Okay, until his return. And if we're bullshitting, man, we're gonna fall into temptation and vanity, and and the suffering is gonna be even greater upon our mind. Okay. All right. Let me get one more. Salaki, bear with me. Salaki. Kind of gotta find this verse. Second Peter's. This is 2 Peter 3, verse 11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved," okay, which is talking about this country, which is talking about these people. All this is going to come to nothing. It's going to come to annihilation and destruction. Okay, so in order to save yourself out of that, what manner of man shall you be? The manner of man you should be is a manner of a man with wisdom, equity, and knowledge, that meditates these scriptures day and night, that prays and prays for shorter days, man, in this place, and cries to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, As it says in the scriptures, who are the men that are sighing and crying? All right, who are the men that are pushing this word? Okay, let me start again. This is 2 Peter's 3 verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? So what manner of man shall you be when all these things start to take place? What manner of man shall you be when this destruction comes, man? The manner of man you want to be in is the man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that ate this role and is teaching his people. All right? Just like the prophets of old did. We've been hired to do the same exact thing. Lord willing, we're the same men coming back in the reincarnation. You know? There really is nothing else down here but temptation, but folly, and vexation of spirit, man. All right? And if you're not pushing against that, man, then you're bullshitting. All right? And this is not the time to be bullshitting, man. This is the time to go hard because we're almost at the end. You can see the finish line. Okay? Because if you really believe in this, you're going to want your crown. All right? And this is all not in vain, man. Okay? We'll get one more. Salaki, let me get this really quick. Slocky, but that's mainly the point, man. All right? This is not the time to be bullshitting. This is the time to be pushing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay? So we can receive our crown and we can receive the glory that the Most High promised us, man. That's why the Most High said it is his good pleasure to give us the kingdom. But through that, we have to work for it. Okay? So with this, I hope that was edifying, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. All right, continue to labor. And salutations to all you Akim across the world pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.